Welcome to Love Science Today, the podcast where we explore modern relationships through psychology, sociology, philosophy, and real human behavior. Here we study attraction, intimacy, boundaries, and emotional safety in the age of digital connection. If you want to understand love on a deeper level, you are in the right place. Let us begin. This episode moves beyond the buzzwords to provide a concrete, operational definition of emotional availability, while offering a compassionate look at why so many of us struggle with it. Today's episode is titled Emotional Availability: What it is, why it's rare, and how to recognize it. I want you to imagine you are trying to download a massive file, maybe a movie or a huge document. You have a connection. The Wi-Fi symbol is there. The bars are full, but the download is stuck at 0%. You check the router. You check the cables. Everything looks connected, but no data is moving. This is exactly what it feels like to date someone who is physically present, but emotionally unavailable. They are in the room. They are answering your texts. They might even be sleeping in your bed. But the transfer of intimacy, the deep, vulnerable data of who they really are, is blocked. Welcome back to Love Science Today, the podcast where emotion meets evidence. I'm your host, Kehinde Ojo. Today we explore one of the most confusing and yet crucial topics in relationships: emotional availability. We toss this term around constantly. We say, he's just unavailable, or she's emotionally walled off. But what does that actually mean? Is it a personality trait? Is it a choice? Why does it seem like everyone is unavailable these days? And the hardest question of all, how do we recognize it? Not just in others, but in ourselves. Let's break it down. Let's start with a definition, because a lot of people confuse availability with niceness. A person can be nice, polite, and charming, and still be completely emotionally unavailable. Emotional availability is the capacity to connect vulnerably, to share not just facts, I went to work, but feelings, I felt anxious at work. Be present. To sit with another person's emotion without trying to fix it, dismiss it, or panic. Sustain intimacy. To keep the door open over time, not just during the honeymoon phase or moments of high passion. Think of it like an open door policy. An emotionally available person has an unlockable door to their inner world. They might close it sometimes to rest, but you have a key. An unavailable person has a door that is welded shut. You can knock, you can shout, you can slide notes under it, but you are never getting inside. It's not about being perfect. It's not about being a therapist. It's about being reachable. If it feels like finding an emotionally available partner is like finding a needle in a haystack, you aren't imagining it. It is rare. Why? There are 4 major forces driving this scarcity. 1. Unresolved childhood attachment wounds. If you were raised in a home where emotions were ignored, stop crying, punished, I'll give you something to cry about, or manipulated, you learned a survival strategy. You learned to shut down. You learned that feelings equals danger. So, as an adult, availability feels like walking into a fire. 2. Cultural messaging, the stoic mask. Particularly for men, but increasingly for everyone, we are told to be independent. We are told not to catch feelings. We are told that chill is the ultimate virtue. Vulnerability is framed as weakness, so we armor up. 3. Digital dating habits, the infinite scroll. Apps reward instant chemistry, not slow-burning intimacy. We are trained to treat people like content. If the content gets boring or heavy, we swipe. This creates a culture of disposable connection. Why do the hard work of opening up when I can just find someone new? Charity, trauma, and burnout. Many people are simply emotionally tired. After a global pandemic, economic stress, and repeated dating disappointments, people are running on empty. They aren't trying to be cold. They are just conserving energy. They shut down preemptively to avoid another hurt. So how do you spot the unicorn? How do you recognize availability? It's rarely flashy. It's quiet. Real-time reporting. They can express how they feel while they are feeling it. I'm feeling a bit stressed right now, rather than acting out the stress and denying it. The repair attempt. They aren't afraid of difficult conversations. When there is a rupture, they move toward you to fix it rather than pulling away. Validation. They validate your emotions even when they don't agree. "I can see why that hurt you" is the sentence of an available person. Accountability. They say "I was wrong" without adding, "but you made me do it." Consistency. Their Tuesday self matches their Saturday self. And what does unavailability look like? It is often disguised as charm or mystery. The deflector. They use humor to dodge deep questions. You ask about their childhood, they make a joke. The time traveler. They say, "I'm just not ready right now," even after 6 months. They are waiting for a future version of themselves that doesn't exist. The breadcrumber. They give you just enough intimacy to keep you hooked. Sex, late-night talks, but withdraw the moment you ask for stability. The guessing game. You constantly have to decode their silence. The vulnerability hangover. They share something deep with you one night and then ghost you for 3 days because they feel exposed and unsafe. We can't talk about this without touching on attachment theory. Availability is directly linked to your blueprint. Secure, comfortable with intimacy, their door is open. Avoidant, their door is locked from the inside. They downplay emotions and fear dependency. They equate needs with weakness. Anxious, their door is open, but they are standing in the doorway screaming for you to come in. They crave closeness so badly that they often overwhelm the other person, which can look like availability, but is actually anxiety. Avoidant and disorganized types struggle the most with consistent availability. Not because they don't want love, but because their nervous system registers intimacy as a threat. Now I have to ask you the hard question. Before you ask, "Are they emotionally available?" ask yourself, "Am I?" It is a painful psychological truth. We attract what we are. If you keep chasing emotionally unavailable people, it is often because you are emotionally unavailable. Chasing someone who can't love you is a safe way to avoid real intimacy. If you are busy chasing them, you don't have to be vulnerable. You don't have to be seen. You just have to perform the role of the chaser. Ask yourself, do I express my feelings or do I bottle them and explode? Do I feel safe in closeness or do I get the ick when someone likes me too much? Am I attracted to the struggle more than the connection? Self-inquiry helps you stop chasing ghosts and start attracting real people. Let's look at Toby and Amanda. Tobias dated Amanda for 6 months. He was a good guy. He had a job, he was polite, he met her friends. From the outside, it looked perfect. But Tobias had a wall. Whenever Amanda brought up how she felt or asked for clarity on the future, Tobias would freeze. He would say, "Let's just enjoy the moment," or he would go silent. Tobias wasn't a villain. He was afraid. He grew up in a house where his parents never spoke about feelings. He learned early on that survival meant staying silent. Amanda made a classic mistake. She confused physical presence with emotional availability. She thought, "He spends every weekend with me. He must be available." But showing up physically doesn't mean someone is home emotionally. Eventually, they broke up. Amanda was devastated, but she realized something profound. She said, "I was starving. He was sitting at the table with me, but he wasn't passing the food." Love without availability is starvation. So how do we build this capacity, whether for yourself or to encourage in a partner? 1. Expand your vocabulary, the feelings wheel. Most of us only know 3 emotions: happy, sad, and pissed off. Download a feelings wheel. Learn to say, "I feel overwhelmed," or "I feel disregarded." Accuracy creates intimacy. 2. Practice the "I feel," "when," "because" statement. This is the holy grail of communication. Instead of, "You never listen to me," attack. Try, "I feel lonely when you look at your phone while we talk because I miss connecting with you." Vulnerability. 3. Journaling, the daily check-in. You cannot share yourself if you don't know yourself. Spend 5 minutes a day asking, what is the dominant emotion I am carrying right now? 4. Therapy or coaching. Sometimes the door is locked because of old rust, trauma. you need a professional locksmith to help you oil the hinges. I want you to leave with these questions. Do I honor my emotions, or do I judge them as stupid or weak? When was the last time I shared a fear or a need without making a joke about it? Do I make space for others' emotions, or do I try to fix them so I can stop feeling uncomfortable? The emotionally available partner is not perfect. They have bad days, they get grumpy, but they are present, they are honest, and they are safe. If this episode stirred something in you, share it with someone navigating these same questions. In our next episode, we'll unpack love bombing, what it looks like, why it happens, and how to avoid confusing intensity for intimacy. Until then, stay open, stay aware, and keep loving wisely. This is Love Science Today. I'm Kehinde Ojo. Thank you for listening to Love Science Today. I hope this episode gave you something meaningful to think about. If you learned something, share it with someone who may benefit. Remember that love is not random. It is a pattern you can understand and choose with intention. Join me again for the next episode as we continue exploring the science and soul of real connection. Stay thoughtful, stay open, take care of your heart.